everybody, and welcome back to Kenshi Plays Battletech. We are taking our first episode past the main story, and we have finally gotten it to fire, the Flashpoints. In interspace politics impact everything they touch, even down here in the periphery. Flashpoints between the great houses are developing all over the map, and our faction reps are paying good money to resolve them. We're talking about high-risk, high-reward jobs comprised of multiple combat drops with rewards that at the end to match. I'll post active flashpoints on the start map, Commander. Hopefully this means one's already started. Yes, okay. So, if you're playing just a career mode, these will appear pretty much immediately once you get some actual power, but here we had to wait for... Oh wow, that one's already available? Holy shit. No, I'll save that after we've done the other two. Because the start point is the only part that does not have a time limit. So, here's what we're going to do. Because I don't know, I'm not going to be able to get all of the flashpoints. And here's the simple reason. There are 5 flashpoints involved in having a faction alliance with the Great Houses. However, A, you have to have a good rep to get an alliance with them. B, whoever their enemies are, your rep will be instantly destroyed by allying with them. This means that all my effort to get the pirates on my side so I can get into the black market and get a discount for all the goodies are gone. And C, the 3 big flashpoints, the first DLC made flashpoint, the second DLC made flashpoint, and the third DLC made flashpoint don't require this. Speaking of, this is actually the first one. This is the Flashpoint. This is the one that this is the one that introduced the first of the 3 big DLC mechs. Now, the first 2 use canon mechs. They just give you kind of a variant of how they happened. So we will be doing those 3 plus as many other small flashpoints as I can. I will try to burn through most of the small flashpoints that you can get just by being awesome, and then we will tackle the heavy metal DLC flashpoint last. That will be the ending. We will do this one, the Raven one, as many small ones, and when we tackle the big one, the heavy metal DLC, that will be basically the end of this series. When we reach the end of that, unless there are a couple small flashpoints post game, post that I didn't pick up along the way, that will be the full end of Kenshi Plays Battletech, and we will resume Long War 2 afterwards, lest I have reason to not. But I think after this, I will have everything I need to start that. So, let us go and tackle this.
Job's done, Commander.
Oh, well, you know what? Since I have a few minutes, let's go let's go refit our cataphract. Max armor. I always shear off leg armor to balance out that to round it off to a half ton. Let's see. We can get around that ton off with that. So here's something. So DLC weapons. The heavy metal DLC. I don't know if this was added to the main game, but I know this stuff is with the heavy metal DLC because of how it works. So some of this lost tech doesn't exist at this point. Now an ERPVC does, but you'll notice this has minus a ton. This is an interesting point we'll bring up when we get to the heavy metal DLC Flashpoint, because it's actually pretty integral to how the Flashpoint plays out. couple tons of ammo, and another heatsink.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So yeah, we'll have to actually go through traveling to this one, but it's kind of important. There are various events that are benefited off this. Now, obviously, I don't need the morale boost right now, but there's no point in losing morale either. God, this ship is
That
pretty.
work order you submitted is complete.
I'll do the catapult on another day.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
24, 24 million. Jeez, I forgot how rich I was getting at this point. I wish there was a prize for getting to the 1 billion mark, but there's no achievement for that as far as I know. Unless they tagged it under hidden and I haven't double checked the hidden achievement yet. So yes, flashpoints work different from the main campaign in a key way. Uh, they're they're mini campaigns in their own right. They're multiple. They're typically multiple missions involving a story in which you gain reputation. Oh, pardon me. You gain reputation, money, and special rewards at the end. Um, so the DLC came with basically all the weapons not already in the game. So basically, the game came with ER lasers, Gauss rifles, pulse lasers. I think you could find a couple of the other variants of these weapons. But the Atlas II actually comes with a weapon called an LBX autocannon grade 10, which is canonically the only LBX autocannon available at this point. So other LBX autocannons are not, but they appear in this game anyway, and we'll get into why later. But this version doesn't have that. But yeah, you'll notice this is only a 2.5 skull mission, and we're a post endgame series. Welcome to Adora, Commander Yakuto. I thank you for your promptness as always. House Snyder needs you to escort an unarmed convoy to a reinforced mech bay on the western tip of the Black Earth Plateau. The safety of this convoy is of paramount importance. Its cargo is both precious and rare. Yeah? What's the payload? In truth, Mr. Vidanis, that is none of your concern, but in the interest of transparency, I will answer your question. I hope that you will recognize this gesture as a symbol of friendship that it is. The Treks are carrying the final components for a new form of battle mech, the first product of a marriage between Davian inventiveness and Steiner industry. It's quite an achievement, and I assure you, and House the Owl would like nothing better than to take it from us. We won't let that happen. Very good, Commander. Now let us discuss the complications that will stand in your way. The convoy is currently hidden from the Allies and will remain so until you meet it at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, there is but a single road between the convoy and its destination, and that road is continuously patrolled by units of Liao reserves. We have a solid intel on the size and composition of one of these patrol groups, a unit that we have dubbed Sentry Team Alpha. Unfortunately, that's where our battlefield intelligence ends. Tell us about Sentry Team Alpha. If we choose to engage while they're in the AO, what will we be going up against? A mid-range hunter-killer lance with long-range fire support available as backup. Not an ideal configuration to go up against on an escort mission, I know, but we have no intel at all on what else Leo reserves may be fielding. If you choose to deploy outside of Sentry Team Alpha's patrol window, you could find yourself face to face with a full assault lance, or perhaps not. We just don't know. You got intel on Sentry Team Alpha? I'll take that over question mark any day. Very good, Commander. I'll see to it that the convoy leader is prepared and ready to depart. Best of luck on your planet's surface. We'll be monitoring the progress from here. Yes, you may have noticed that there's not a lot of room for low-level missions anymore if you're trying to train up new pilots. Okay, let's go with that. I should probably put myself on the first spot. Just a thought. And I don't really need Medusa here. So let's try to get Behemoth to that full 10. Hero grows in me. So yes, for an unknown amount of time, we will be doing these, and I will do my best to have fun explaining the lore and shit. They're multi-mission, so I may only do one mission this episode, and the rest of this Flashpoint afterwards. Just, not to have all of it at once. Some of these can be as short as like 2 missions, some of these could go as long as 4 to 5 missions. I don't remember exactly how long some of them are, but there are multiple missions in all of them. Again, they're mini campaigns.
Command interface initiated.
I've marked the rendezvous point on your map. Convoy leader, do you copy? Roger that, Oliveria. We are all packed up and ready to roll. We're under orders to beeline it to the mech bay as soon as we reach the rendezvous point. So I hope your mech warriors can keep up. Understood, convoy leader.
Aye, aye. Location confirmed.
Now let's see. That's the edge of the map, so guessing we're heading this way. Yeah, that looks like it. Jesus Christ, that's a long way. This is one reason why you want to keep
Position confirmed.
other sized lances on
Heading
hand,
out.
besides the missions that will
On the move.
actually restrict your weight limit, which will be coming.
On the move.
Mark my words, those are real obnoxious.
Moving to position. Move order confirmed.
Dang it, I'm gonna have to walk through some
On my
spores. The spores can add some downsides to your... Actually, that's the thing I should point out. The jungle environments that we're seeing on this map are added in this DLC. Or at least they were added with the same patch as this DLC. Okay, well that's actually not as far as I expected. We got 35, 35, 30, 40, so mostly a small combat unit.
Yes, Commander.
Let's no, you can only get one shot from that. Let's save that and just take a
Roger.
shot. Not throwing away my shot. Ow.
Reporting critical hit.
Took the arm right off. let's just kind of barge in here.
Awaiting orders. Roger that.
The small mech is
We'll go.
in range to be just shot up. Unarmed my ass.
Good to go. On it.
Let's keep moving. You stop that. And that's one down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Overkill, yes, but fuck it, I ain't taking chances. That king crab's on fire.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
You're already badly hurt, so let's just punch right through you. Nice.
Take that. Commander? Moving to position.
Not a lot, but there's still some left, so let's
Giving him everything I've got.
try to finish this off. Oh, wow. Gonna be that guy, huh? Not the one I would have targeted, but okay.
Standing by. Roger that.
Okay, a javelin. Let's just finish him off.
Taking the shot.
Well, we got close.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Nice. That's 2 down. Can we make it 3? No, you're not going to attack. No DFA. No choice. Ooh.
Receiving you.
Yeah, let's just punch this thing dead before it gets turned move. Okay, that's 3.
Enemy down.
Since I'm overheating, whack. Ooh, that's left side gone.
Enemy mech critical damage
Standing by.
detected.
On my way. Attempting physical attack.
And that's 4. Yeah, these missions are going to be fairly easy, but they're mostly about lore.
Hostile removed.
Save for a handful where they force you into specific situations that, you know. But we'll get to those when we get to those. Ooh, that one APC is going to cost me a bonus if I don't get a bit lucky here.
Got it. Copy that.
Oh wait, ah!
Coordinates received.
Alright, let's get everybody
Moving
in
out.
position to defend these guys.
Hold this position.
I want you to remember what I
Enemy will be on
did
its
not
way
just
soon.
read out loud. Your families will be held accountable if you fail. Yeah, the Liao are literally just that bad. There is a good reason why I am not upset by working with pirates to kill them. It's not because I'm secretly a pirate king waiting to happen. No, it's literally just how absolutely awful Liao is. If there was any power I would eliminate from the political board of the Inner Sphere, it'd be Liao. Oh god. And there goes my bonus. God damn it. Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that? You could have done not that. Because with that, you die.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So, funny story about this. When I actually originally did this mission of
Order.
the story,
Roger
the
that.
mechs they were using were randomly generated, and I got them to spawn with 3 of the mech that
Giving
isn't
everything
supposed to
I've got.
appear until later in this flashpoint.
Think I hit
That's
something
how
good.
weird the generation system was. They probably patched that out, considering that we're seeing a lot of heavy metal mechs like the Vulcan and the Assassin.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
But yeah, it was hilarious because at the time I was like, oh hey, new mech. That's interesting. And then it's like, oh, we're building this very mech that you just salvaged last mission. I'm just like, motherfucker, what?
Ready for orders.
So this mech is a mech that has never been seen
Roger.
before, and yet I already own one. What?
Aye, aye. Tango down.
Good job. Objective secured.
Yeah, but we lost the bonus because somebody had to go and be a dick. But now all I have to do is clear out the rest of these guys and fuck them. Where do you think you're running off to? Also, yeah, that's a weird thing where it will just suddenly give your opponent the free move turn because, oh, you completed the objective, good job, now we're exiting combat, except you will immediately detect your enemy, which means that they get to go first.
Engaging physical attack.
Commander. Acknowledged. Targeting for physical attack.
Yeah, heavy metal mech right there. Look how dramatic that fall is.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Aye, aye.
You keep trying, little guy. You'll get there eventually. And by there, I mean the grave, but you
That's gonna hurt.
know. Look at him try.
What's up, boss? I copy. Copy that.
And there he goes.
One less target.
Damage minimal.
Commander. Commander.
Engaging physical attack.
Whiff. Dang it.
Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander. Firing full complement on him. That hit something good. Standing by. Wilco. Copy that. Standing by. Copy that. Target acquired. Hostile removed.
You know, I wanted to install the panic system mods so that pilots like these would just panic eject after losing their teammates, but I don't know how to fucking use mods anymore with this game.
Engaging physical attack.
Waiting for orders.
And we'll just punch you again. That ends this mission. Oh, really? You're gonna have to make me punch at him 3 times,
That
are you?
didn't hit. Aye, aye. Confirmed.
Seriously, just die. Alright.
Mech destroyed.
All targets eliminated.
Mission successful.
Yeah, they basically talked about how there's a massive Leo force coming, and I just kind of skipped over it because Jesus Christ. But basically, the guy's like, hey, so you said you got those parts, the mech is ready, and we're going to let you have it in your lance. It's going to have our pilot, but you can still command it. Let's see here. A Jenner, I kind of need some light mechs, and a trebuchet, because might as well get the bits I can use to make more mechs. Because I don't actually have a light lance, so the Jenner is going to be a needed thing, in case I ever need a light lance. which I don't remember if I do. Boy.
That mech you wanted is back on home. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Yeah, okay, so this is immediate. Yeah, okay. Consecutive deployment, defend base. And Matchstick is kind of an okay pilot. This is also the first time I ran into the crab originally because, you know, I played these flashpoints after a campaign. So I hadn't actually seen any of the new mechs. Actually, I think the Cyclops was in itself a flashpoint mech because at the time it wasn't something you would run into. So we'll wrap this up real quick. So yeah, this is one of the shorter ones. It's only 2 missions and it's the consecutive. Commander, I'm afraid Dr. Murad's sensor readings have been confirmed. A large contingency of the reserves are en route to the mech bay. At this moment, they are eager to strike. I suggest that you strike back. With this, beat the HTC-3F Hatchet Man, House Snyder's new melee specialized brawler. You'll find it perfectly equipped to hack these compelling peasants in two, I assure you. It's a hell of a machine, I've gotta say. The hatchet makes me downright tingly. Just wait till you see it in action. To that point, Commander, eliminate the enemy, keep our assets safe. Key members of the Davian Steiner Alliance will be watching.
Ready for action. Heading out.
I copy.
There
Time
we
to
go.
earn our money.
So yes, we now have this new mech, the Hatchet Man, which was invented post the Third Succession War, and it is in fact walking around with a giant axe. This is a melee mech. Yes,
Ready for
you
order.
you heard me right. This is a giant robot in the universe of giant guns that runs up and slaps you with the power of axe.
Locked on target.
And it is
No
glorious.
joy.
It eventually also gets a bigger brother, the Axeman, who is a 70-ton assault mech. No, was it 70-ton heavy or 80-ton assault? It's basically a bigger version of this with an even bigger axe. But the Hatchet Man is a medium-class 45-tonner, same weight as the Blackjack, that specializes in shoot.
Engaging target.
Boom. Of course, at this point, we are a 4.5-star lance with this thing instead of a 5-star against a 2.5-star difficulty mission. So this is really just going to be a turkey shoot. Oh, don't you even. Oh, don't you fucking even. Don't you threaten
What's
me.
up, boss?
Don't you threaten my bonuses.
Position confirmed.
Bitch, I will cut you.
Targeting for an alpha strike. That hit something good.
65 tons. Oh god, a thunderbolt. Oh, there goes my bonus.
A friendly structure has been destroyed.
Damn it. These missions get
Standing
real
by.
tricky at some point. They used to be real. They're real easy on the low
Location
levels because the
confirmed.
mechs can't put out enough damage to threaten them. But once you get to like
Firing on
medium
target.
and heavy mechs, that's when you're defending them. They seem to have a really easy time destroying everything.
Reporting.
At least
critical
destroying
hit.
enough of it to
It's go time.
threaten your heck is the spider? What's the spider? Did I just think there were two of them?
On the move. Aye, aye.
And it seems they always go for the base just enough to take that bonus away from you, but then they suddenly get into the real fight with you. It's real
Unit
obnoxious.
damage, Commander.
I know it's partially because they'll attack things that attack them, and thus, once you have actually attacked them, they'll stop attacking. But the fact that they can usually attack first,
Engaging target.
and destroy at least one building before you can get all of them into a fight,
Enemy mech.
is real
Critical
obnoxious.
damage detected.
And there goes the Thunderbolt, because that's going to be an easy kill next shot.
Commander. Acknowledged. Putting my weight into it.
God dang it.
Damn it. Ready for orders. Moving out.
Any one missile hits and he's dead, so no point in wasting the Gauss ammo.
Target neutralized.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Yep, the reinforcements have arrived. And this was where... Oh, right, there's two sets of reinforcements on this map. This was where I first ran into a crab. This lance had one.
Good to go. Coordinates received. Reporting critical hit.
Boom. You don't even have to protect the goddamn hatchet men, you just gotta protect the base. Which makes sense, this is the base where they put the hatchet men together, so... Ugh, you stop that. Alright, time to start killing.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And womp. You're down.
Waiting for orders. Think I hit something good.
Jesus Christ, stop that. No.
Orders. Affirmative.
Yep.
Copy that. Inflicted some heavy damage.
That should draw their attention away from, Oh good, you're standing. I'll get to actually whack you with the axe now. Evil grows in me. Yeah, you're dead though. So many of these mechs are just gonna fall apart. Don't even know why Leo must be desperate to capture this thing to feel mechs in this bad of a repair state. There must have been skirmishing all over this goddamn planet.
Commander?
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Wow!
Enemy down.
And it has a decent number of support points, so if you want to, you can build an absolute unit of just melee destruction followed by support
They've
attacks
got
that
a
will
sensor lock on me.
take advantage of any instability you cause with that whack, assuming it's not a straight kill. The axe was the first. All DLC mechs have equipment on them, and I'm a little sad that they didn't think to
Losing armor.
retroactively add any of it to the base specs, even if it still required a DLC to trigger, because it really makes the DLC mechs better, but they don't overshadow everything in the process, so it's like,
Engaging physical attack.
dead. Make sure the corpse is dead. You don't want zombie
Enemy
mechs.
mech destroyed.
That's not a thing, I just like saying silly shit. So those guys are
Receiving
just
you.
going to be annoying because they're just constantly.
Firing full complement on him.
Yeah, small problem. The hatchet man is heavily under armored for its size,
Maintain stability.
so I often end up downgrading its autocannon to a 5 and putting a lot of that weight into the armor because Jesus Christ, this thing dies quickly. It is a good
Heading
mech.
out.
It's just Jesus Christ. It's
Splitting fire.
dead. Jesus Christ, that thing has no sides left.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yep. Oh, look at you, bless your heart. You're trying, little guy. You're trying.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, get up. Of course, now his walking speed's been crippled, so not very useful, but you know what?
Damn it. My mech is limping. I got it. Target's taking a critical hit.
Engaging physical attack.
Alright, there we go. That's dead.
Enemy mech
Yes,
destroyed.
Commander.
Get moving, because you're A, overheating, so a turn just running is good for you, and B, we've still got to deal with these guys once we finish off that javelin, so.
Good to go.
You know what?
I copy.
That javelin has no real weapons. Let's see what's over here. Warhammer Centurion.
Firing.
Receiving you.
Well, I
Roger.
can't axe you, but I can't just shoot
Roger.
you. And you missed all of the shots.
Reporting. Negative damage.
Thanks, Matchstick.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yes, Commander. On the move.
Let's see who the little guy is here. Another spider. Dead.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Firing on multiple enemies.
Nice. Solid damage. That's the entire right side of that mech gone.
Solid connection on that one.
Yeah, doing a lot of these post-game is going to make this a bit easy, but you know, might as well have a bit more fun with the game.
Ready.
Especially the parts that are going to be a lot more challenging. How? It doesn't even have that high of an evasion score. Fucking seriously? Fuck it.
Engaging target.
That should be a kill shot. Thank you, me. Fucking hatchet me fucking whiffs. Was your real elite pilot sick today? Because this guy's not all that impressive.
Standing by. Got it.
Alright, we're down to just the Centurion and the Warhammer,
Salvage that.
and then we'll be done. Or, you know, if we take 3 turns.
Orders.
Doesn't really matter which of them happens first.
Engaging jump jet. Acknowledged.
Two more rounds to
Standing by.
either waste or kill these things. We'll see which one plans out. Evil. Well, that one's dead. Finally.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go. Affirmative.
You're left. You're dead.
Target eliminated.
You're done. You managed to wipe out the up 4. That's the last of them, Commander. Nicely done. This deployment has proven to be an excellent test of our Boom Battle Mech's combat abilities, and its lack of armor. And, boss, moving forward, let's keep our eyes open for another Hatchet Man, or 3. I can think of so many things I could do with a chassis like that.
Mission successful.
Yeah, speaking of... So yes, the Alliance of Steiner and Davian. I can't show you where they are on the map, but this is not the best combination of states to unify. They're actually kind of poorly positioned, and it would be easy for them to break back apart due to legal reasons. but it is a solid idea to unify two states. After all, the succession wars have led to no one particularly getting a heavy advantage over anybody else. So, of course, it makes sense for two states to finally decide, hey, if we join our power, maybe we can actually turn the succession wars from a meat grinder of killing untold billions to actually, conquering everything. And Steiner and Davian were the ones to do so. Steiner put out feelers to make an alliance, and Davian was the only one to respond, and it led to a political marriage. We won't see it in this game, but it is a thing that's happening.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Joint Venture 2, Hyorit Adra. Well done, Commander Yakuto. Very well done indeed, and the Hatchetman proved its worth admirably. Eh, I'm looking forward. I'm looking at telemetry from its combat computers now. The luminaries at New Avalon Institute of Science, which is Davian's capital, New Avalon. It's a hell of a machine. When am I getting my hands on one of my own? In due time, perhaps you may. I can make you no promises, of course, but I would very much enjoy if such a mech were to find its way onto the Argo. Stranger things have happened. We'll all be looking forward to the day that happens. Man whose name is too far German for me to pronounce. Aye, Commander, that we will. Until then, I bid you good hunting, and a very fond farewell. Your job here is done. I bet you 100 sea bills that whatever wanted House the House troop to attack us at that base, it gave him a ready-made excuse to test this hatchet man against a bunch of live targets. Sounds like the kind of thing he'd do, but you know what? I don't care. At the end of the day, we got paid for our efforts, and our client walked away happy. That's about the best resolution a company like ours could ask for, regardless of Graf's underlying motives. Damn right, Mayor. We did good out on this one. Let's try not to overthink it. Back to your stations, everyone. Let's find some trouble for ourselves to get into. So we get this after flashpoints, some extra rewards, in this case uncommon items. So we have a small laser with some bonuses, medium lasers, LRM5s, some salvage, which I'm not sure how Panthers qualify, but hey, and stuff like that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So we'll have to reorganize, but yeah, that's our first Flashpoint, people. I'll see you next time with another Flashpoint.